What's the number of players that should be in a team normally?
You don't know that.
No, I don't know that.
You don't know how many players each team puts on the pitch.
No.
Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we finish off with our 5?
Yeah, man. Let's test me.
5 questions.
Yeah. So this is again another common scenario for me. Even the odd conversation I do try and get in with football, because again, I'm not against it. I'm not asked about. I'll try my best to join in where I can, but oftentimes somebody will bring up a phrase or a term, and I'm just completely lost. So I thought it'd be fun to just test me and see if. Well, I'm going to try and figure them out. I think it's not going to just be no, I ain't got a clue what you're talking about, mate.
Yeah,
I'm going to stop with that response.
Yeah, so I'll throw some phrases at you that, like you said, just get banded about a little bit in conversations to do with football. So,
okay, so these are quite common.
Yeah, well, I'll start with the really common one, and then some of them might be a little bit less common, but it's still knowledge that someone might drop in somewhere. Right, so we'll start off with clean sheet.
Ooh, clean sheet. Right. Okay. So take your football out of it. Clean sheet it's like a clean slate, like wipe slate clean.
Yeah, like you've just cleaned your. I guess you just cleaned your bedding sheet. I guess.
Yeah.
Wipe the whiteboard. Yeah.
Yeah. So is it a similar thing in football?
Kind of like start again.
Oh, that's
no.
Oh, right.
No.
I thought I got it.
That's what you might want to phrase it as. It doesn't tie entirely. It doesn't tie entirely into normal life, to be honest.
Right. Does it have something to do with like when a new season starts?
No, it's in a specific game. So in a game, it's what you would call keeping a clean sheet.
A clean sheet. Like playing it safe, like not.
I suppose it's like if you just washed your bedding sheet and you don't want to get it dirty, you want to keep a clean sheet. It's basically.
So is it to do with cards? Like you don't want to get too many players getting sent off.
No.
Damn. Okay, one more go.
Tell me if you want another clue.
Clean sheet. Does it have? You've been playing quite well, not really taking risks, so we're just going to carry on, kind of just playing it out.
Getting a lot closer, yeah. Playing well, not taking many risks.
Yeah. Okay.
It's something you really don't want to do in football.
Start having a go at ref.
No.
Does it do with dirty tackles?
No.
What are they doing for you in football?
It's what a goalkeeper wants to do, basically. A goalkeeper wants to.
He wants to. So, not concede.
Yes, not concede. By keeping a clean sheet, the goalkeeper has not conceded in the whole match. So you cannot concede a goal. It's to keep a clean sheet. Just keep it at 0, basically.
Got you. So could you say that after the game? Oh, like it were a clean sheet?
Yeah, the keeper kept a clean sheet. Yeah.
The key, so it's specific to the keeper, not the team.
Well, no. To be fair, it is still a team, and the defenders are also trying to keep a clean sheet. Obviously, your midfielders and your attackers are trying to score goals, so their aim is to score a goal. Whereas your defenders and the whole team as a whole is still trying to keep a clean sheet, but more so your defenders and your goalkeepers are really, really fixated on that, trying to keep a clean sheet. Okay. Because the last thing you want to do is concede.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like
that. Good. Scoring a brace.
Oh my God. Scoring a brace. Oh, BRACE.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a clue for this one. I don't even know where to start. Again, is this mid-game?
Yeah, it's part of a game. It's what one player would do. It's a single player would score a brace.
Oh. It's to do with how many they've scored?
It is.
Okay.
It's just going to be a guessing game, this one.
Yeah. Scoring a brace. And it's just in game. It's got nothing to do with previous games, keeping a tally on.
I could think about braces.
Like strapped in, like
the amount of them.
Oh, two.
You'd have two braces, yeah. Scoring a brace. Just by a player scores 2 goals, it's called scoring a brace.
Oh, I know. Obviously, I knew there was the term for 3. I didn't realize there was a term for 2.
What's the term for 3? Well, we're in it.
Hat-trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, scoring a brace is scoring 2 goals. One player scores 2, but not the team, one player. So, like, yeah.
And there's no term for 1. He's just scored a goal.
Yeah. Just
Okay, cool.
Next one. Back of the net.
The ball went in the net.
Yeah, just a phrase for scoring a goal, back of the net.
Oh, okay. Is it any particular goal that like it went in fast and went straight into the back of the net, or?
I guess no, not really. Back of the net, just hitting the back of the net is just normally the phrase for scoring a goal.
So if it like hit the post and went in, you probably wouldn't say back of the net.
You probably just go in off post.
Is there a term for that, or are we jumping ahead?
No. There's not really a term for that. No, to be fair. I should have started with that one, shouldn't I?
I should, yeah. It's quite self-explanatory, that one.
I wasn't sure if you could go try and think technically, like behind the net, like.
Yeah, no, I didn't go there. I didn't think about that. Yeah. No, but I think I've heard that term before. If someone's like cheering, like I'm pretty sure I've heard someone shout that when the ball's gone in. Oh, back of the net. Yeah. I'm sure I've heard that. Yeah.
That's funny. 12th man.
12th man. Right. Okay.
Quite a good one, to be fair.
So again, there's gonna be more questions here, I think. I'm guessing this is referring to the number of players in the team. Now, can I ask this question, or do I have to figure this one out as well? What's the number of players that should be in a team normally?
You don't know that?
No, I don't know that.
You don't know how many players each team puts on the pitch?
No.
Right. Right. Okay. So you have 1 goalkeeper and 10 outfield players. So you'll have 11 on the pitch.
Right. Okay. That would have been my guess. Because I'm assuming this is something to do with the fact that there's an extra man on the pitch.
That's the idea behind it, yeah.
Okay. I should have guessed that. I knew it was over.
No. I should have let you guess.
So is it that there's he's not doing a lot? Like there's a guy on the pitch and he might as well be the 12th man because he's not really playing his part. No. Okay. Is it similar to, you get a baker's dozen and they give you an extra fucking roll?
What you mean? You get an extra player to go on?
Yeah.
No.
Oh man. Oh, the ref?
Very close, but no.
Commentator?
No. 12 man. You're very close.
I'm close to a ref.
Well, no.
Just there's somebody. Oh, the manager.
No. Oh. It's not a single person, to be honest. It's a
collection the crowd. The supporters.
The crowd. Yeah, the supporters.
Right, they're the 12th man.
The supporters are behind the team. That's what they call being the 12th man, by helping the team to.
Is it because are they helping or they think they're helping? Is it a derogatory term? It's like, you're being 12th man, like backseat driver.
No. Like if you're at home, obviously you've got more supporters, so they say that if the crowd's like being really good and like getting behind the team, they'll call that as being the 12th man because they've got like an advantage over the other team.
Oh right, wow!
By encouraging the players and like the players
in the stadium though.
Yeah. So in the stadium, like the crowd like chanting and encouraging the team.
It's not necessarily they've got more supporters in general. It's just that
no.
It turned up.
Yeah, because the players will basically get a buzz and like
they'll play
a lift by the fans being there and supporting them, kind of thing, and encouraging them.
Wow. Okay. So
it's considered quite an advantage to play at home with more supporters because you've got a bit of an advantage by the crowd being there or more supporters being there to encourage.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one then.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll get this one, but 3 p.m. blackout.
Oh my god, 3 p.m. blackout.
It's not really a phrase that a lot of people say, to be honest, but it's more of a knowledge like thing.
It's a phrase people would know.
Yeah, generally, yeah.
3 p.m. Wow. Is it to do with the time of day that matches are played?
Yeah, that has something to do with it.
Are games played after that time, 3 p.m. generally? I'm
Games
clutching at straws here.
But games are played after that time, yeah. There's games that are played before, there's games that are played at 3 p.m, there's games that are played after 3 p.m.
Also, there would be a game played at 3 p.m.
Yeah, there are games played at 3 p.m. Traditionally, that's all games would ever be played at 3 p.m. until TV broadcasters came in.
Oh, is that related to it then?
A little bit.
Oh mate, I might need another. I've got nothing here. Blackout. Is it a moment in history that this term started coming about then? Like, is it an older generation would know this term more than the younger?
No, because they would never have known about. It's basically about. It's all about broadcasting.
I'm lost.
So, do you want me to tell you?
Unless there's another clue you can think of.
I can't tell you much more than to do with TV broadcasting, to be honest.
TV broadcasting. Is it broadcasters competing? Anything to do with that?
Not really. It's to do with something. No.
Go on, what are you gonna say?
It's what broadcasters aren't allowed to do.
But you said there's a game at 3, so they can't broadcast then at 3. They're not allowed to broadcast a game at 3.
No, they're not allowed to broadcast live television at 3 p.m.
Until when?
Whenever you watch on a Saturday, whenever you watch live football, there'll be a match on at 12:30 live on TV. There'll be a match on live in the evening at like 5:30, but the matches at 3 p.m. and not allowed to be broadcast on live TV.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. So traditionally, all games would be played at 3 p.m. the same time, no matter what, on a Saturday. They'd all be played at 3 p.m. Then TV broadcast came in and they all wanted different slots because they wanted to show as many games over the weekend as possible. So they'll show games Friday night, they'll show games Saturday 12:30, 5:30 on a Saturday, and then they'll show like 3 or 4 games on a Sunday at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Wow.
But there's a rule in place basically with the Premier League rights that you're not allowed to broadcast 3 p.m.
Why? What's that to do with?
It's to try and keep I guess it's to do with the traditionalism of the sport, I guess, the history of the sport, but also so that there's still an incentive for fans to go to the games, not just sit at home.
Just about to ask that question. So if Leeds are playing at 3, would you generally go and see them?
Well, whenever Leeds are playing at home, I'll go anyway, even if it's on TV. But it's to try and keep fans going, yeah. Right. I guess is probably the biggest part of it.
Okay, well, I kind of get it.
But the problem is
that being there in place forever, or do you think there'll be a time where eventually
I think money talks, and I think eventually they might get around it. But the problem is, like, before there'd be a full round of fixtures at 3 p.m. on a Saturday, whereas now you've got probably 2 fixtures that are actually on at 3 p.m. because the rest of them are on TV at different times. So
that's another question. Does everybody play every weekend?
You should have a fixture every weekend unless you're like, you've got a cup game or you might not be playing because the other team's in a cup match. But that's probably that's probably for another.
Well, that's where we left off for the next episode because you need to explain that to me. So there can be multiple tournaments going at once.
Yeah, we'll get into that next week, I guess.
Fine.